Good morning. I am at my parents' right now and I am about to head down to the garden. I'm going to prune some raspberry bushes for the first time, and I'm going to prune some grapevines for the first time. I actually think it might be the wrong time to do them, but they say like from January to March, depending on where you're at. Probably more likely closer to January if I'm being honest for California, but it's been snowy and rainy, so let's hope that now is an okay time. I'm gonna look at them and pretend like I'm a professional and see if it's the right time. I watched one video, so we'll see how it goes. I really should have my son do this because he did viticulture in high school. He was trying to explain to me last night. So I watched one video and I had my son who learned viticulture explain stuff to me. So it should be good. It should be good. Also, it's my birthday. 41. My first birthday here on earth without my mother. And I'm just, you know, going through it. This is all the firsts. I just explain like you're getting through it. It's just, you get through it. But I get to spend some time with my family tonight. We're gonna go to the movies, I believe. I love going to the movies with all of my family, with my kids and my husband, and my daddy might come. So I love spending time with my kiddos and my husband and my dad. And I know that my mom is looking down on me and she feels so close today. So anyways, I'm gonna stop before I start crying and let's go down to her garden. There we go. Okay, so he said cut the low ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where would, this one actually doesn't have very many low ones. It all grows out the top.
All of those things are low ones.
These ones are all low?
Yeah.
Right. Did that one have any buds? Yeah, it did. Right. What you just said. Is this one low too? Yes?
Which one? Yeah.
This one? It's kind of satisfying, but also nerve-wracking. Now, this one? Should I cut like on the knuckle?
Yeah.
So this one I just cut it?
Yeah. He said you want to have two main ones.
So is that two main ones? Or should that be two main ones? Or should I just have three because this isn't like I'm a vineyard? I'm trying to sell these grapes. They're not even white grapes. Literally, like when you see that thing, they chop it all down. I don't know what... It seems so aggressive.
What do they do when it's like up high?
Should I, so this stem right here, should I cut then that?
Where is that one even coming from?
It's coming from over there.
Do you want that one?
Like, look. It's like buried in. That one seems, I'm gonna cut that. So that one only has one. So I'm saying on that though, should I cut them like that?
That's what I don't know. If you do, you cut them at the first knuckle.
This one is crazy. Here, should we put it back on that side? Yeah. Because it is one of those main ones. So I'll probably trim the branches along it. Good. Okay, here. I'm gonna come to that side. This. Okay, here it is. I think we did okay. I don't know if we did, but it looks better at least. It's so hard to see right now. I'm back late. So all of you great professionals out there can tell me what I did wrong. This is a little bit later on in the day. We pruned those grapevines. I didn't get to the raspberries. I'm gonna get to those later, but I am desperately trying to finish up potting these tomato plants, hard pruning them, which can I tell you is so nerve-wracking. When this is literally what you have to do when hard pruning, which most of you will probably know. You want to kind of do it sooner than I'm doing it right now, but you basically see the cotyledon leaves, you snip it. I tried it with one plant last week, only one, because I was terrified of it, even though everyone says to do it, because then you're going to get 2 little shoots off of this and you will have 2 leads and you will get double the fruit. Or I don't know about double, but you're going to get a lot more fruit. So this is what I did. I did it last week. See that? Do you see closely the 2 leads? So there's that middle, the 2 cotyledon leaves, the middle stalk, and then the 2 little shoots. So it worked. So now I'm doing all of the other ones. What I am taking though is I'm taking these right here. So this was a, goodness, it was a beefsteak. So I'm gonna put, I've always just put these in water and they root out, and there you go. Like, that's been the easiest way. But I have so many, I didn't want to just root out like so many. I didn't want to have tons and tons of jars. Like, I do have some right here, which it's going to be like mystery tomatoes because I'm not labeling these, just sticking them in and labeling. But I did do this. So I did plant some of them. I planted them. We will see if they snap back and if they grow roots. I've never done them in soil. I've always done them in water. So we shall see. I'm doing some in water, like I said, because I'm nervous that all these other ones are going to die. They're all extras, though. I have tons of tomato plants, more than I actually have room for. But I wanted to plant a lot, so in case some of them died off, I knew that I was going to have the ones that I wanted. So I'm going to get busy with this. I still have a whole other tray of 32 because some of them are still together. So I'm having to separate them. So this is actually one that I didn't separate yet. So it's a beefsteak. I cut both of them and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to separate those later. So most of them, though, I am up potting them, separating them, and chopping them, which might be really traumatic for the tomato plant, but they're pretty resilient, I think. Tomatoes just, it's actually so impressive. So I don't know if you can see closely. See the little furry hairs? Those are all potentially going to turn into roots. And so they all want to. So if a tomato lands on the ground, most of you probably already know this. You're not coming to me for expert gardening advice. You're watching because I'm trying to learn and not fail. It's like funny, like ha ha ha, look at her try. Those are all like, so if a tomato plant falls over on the ground, it's made to just root. Wherever a stem will touch the ground, it will root. It will create roots and just keep growing. So I am going to continue to do this, and then I will show you the finished product at the end. Okay, here are all the decapitated tomatoes. There's another tray. Now that one I didn't decapitate because the bottom leaves were gone. And then these are all of the ones I'm going to try and grow of the cuttings. I put them in very moist soil and I will have water in the tray. And I'm going to put a dome over it to keep it humid. So, and then I also put some in these little jars in water. They're kind of crowded, but oh well. Here is an update on these. They're going a little crazy. I am a little concerned because it's not time to plant them yet. But Normally it would be, but we're still cold in the night, so. These sunflowers are hilarious, and they're obviously outgrown. I'm going to water all the peppers tonight, and I'm going to fertilize them because the leaves are turning yellow, and it's making me nervous. I also pinched off the top of the pepper plants as well. Oh, and then here's some more tomatoes. So I will keep you guys updated on how the cuttings survive and how all of the other tomato plants are doing. I mean, they were getting really big for this area because I should have done this way sooner. You're supposed to do it like a while ago because it does stunt them for a little bit, but we have time because it's still so cold out. So hopefully they do good, and hopefully they will yield lots and lots of fruit. This is a PS to the last video because I got home from our trip. We got back from Dallas. A few of the heavy pruned, hard pruned tomatoes are like in shock. Don't know if they're gonna make it, but some look okay. And the peppers that I hard pruned are looking good. So I wanted to give a little PS update on how everything's looking. Okay, these are the ones that are kind of looking a little sad. Like leaves are, leaves are a little like dry for some reason. And like this one, looked like it had a little tiny ones coming out, but then they died or something. So this one is looking good. All the other ones, we shall see. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of nervous that I just screwed up, but look, there's some little baby branches. Look at this. It's been a winter. Like, it has been a winter, and I love winter, and this winter is not stopping. So I haven't been able to harden these guys off at all. I mean, the tomatoes, they're not even ready to be put outside at all. But, like, I have other squash stuff that I would put out, and I haven't been able to harden them off to even get them outside. Like the Kajari melons. I'm not Kajari melons, the cucamelons. They're like vining out so much, and I have nowhere to put them because it's just been pouring. The lows have been too low. So we shall see how long these plants will last inside before they outgrow their homes. Like this. This is a zucchini and it has buds. I should probably pinch the buds off. Like, I mean, I got back and everything's like just big. All the tomatoes in here that I pinched off the tops, and I just put them in soil, and then I've been keeping this very hydrated. So they're actually doing amazing and seem to be healthy. So here's some more pepper plants that are looking really good since I pinched them off. See the two, see that right there? That's looking good. That one's looking good. They're all looking good, so we shall see. Okay, so that's it. I just had to give you guys a little tiny update on how everything's looking, praying that the tomatoes all pull through, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think they just are a little stunted and just need a little more time, but I have planted so many extra that we should be fine. Just pray. Anyways, God bless. Have a great rest of your day.